Hello my people, welcome back to GistF, your #1 blog for hot and trending gist across the country. If you are coming across this channel for the first time, do well to hit the subscribe button for more gist and also like and share. Now let's enter today's waller because this one done hot, and social media no day rest. If you blink, you go miss am. If you sleep, you go wake up to screenshots. If you talk say you no notice am, fans go ask you if you just joined internet yesterday. Sonia, Uche and Wats, two names we don't already associate with sisterhood, laughter, cruise, matching energy, movie sets, playful banter and that bestie for life vibe, suddenly have people scratching their heads and asking questions. Something feels off. Something feels different. And as usual, fans have refused to mind their business. It all started subtly, the kind of thing you would ignore if you are not a serial online FBI agent. No loud fight, no public dragging, no long essay explanation, just small signs that began to stack up like unpaid NEPA bills. People noticed Sonia posting more solo content, Pao doing her own thing, and that familiar back and forth we used to see suddenly slowed down. At first, fans said maybe they are busy, work day, life day happen. But as weeks turned to months, the silence became louder than noise. Before now, these two were always in each other's space. If Sonia dropped a picture, Pao was in the comments. If Pao shared a video, Sonia was laughing emojis everywhere. If there was a movie premiere, one would hype the other till your data finished. Now, fans started noticing that the likes were missing, the comments were absent, and the tagging had vanished like perfume in Hermet and Son. That's when gist lovers sharpened their cutlasses. One fan said she rewatched old interviews just to confirm if it was her eyes deceiving her. Another said she went through their pages like a detective checking timelines. People began to ask questions in comment sections that were clearly not asked with peace of mind. Hope all is well between you and Pao. Why haven't we seen you two together? We miss your friendship, oh. And the interesting part is that none of these questions were answered directly. Silence. And you know silence on social media is never just silence, it is an announcement. Then came the unfollowing rumor. Some fans swore that one unfollowed the other at some point. Others said no, they still follow each other but don't interact. Screenshots started flying like wedding rice. People argued day and night, some saying unfollowing doesn't mean anything, others saying unfollowing is the modern way of saying, we are no longer cool. One fan even said if best friends unfollow each other, it is deeper than heartbreak. The debate was hot. As if that wasn't enough, people started reading meanings into captions. Every quote became a potential diss. If Sonia posted something about growth, healing, choosing peace, fans said it was directed at Pao. If Pao posted something about protecting her energy or moving forward, people said she was shading Sonia. A simple mirror selfie became evidence. A smiling photo became suspicious. One fan said, "Why is she smiling like that? Something must have happened." Social media truly has no chill. The movie set also added fuel to the fire. Fans noticed that even when they were involved in projects around the same time, they didn't appear together like before. No behind-the-scenes fun videos, no joint interviews, no playful skits. Everything was separate. People started whispering that maybe something happened on set. Others said it could be professional rivalry. Some even said maybe a third party entered the picture. The theories were endless and wild. One fan said, "I refuse to believe this friendship has issues, they are too genuine." Another replied, "My dear, nobody is too genuine for friendship problems." Someone else said, "Even blood sisters fight, talk less of industry friends." Another fan jumped in and said, "If you know how Nollywood friendships work, you won't be surprised." The comment sections became a battlefield of opinions. Then there were the throwback videos. Fans started reposting old clips of Sonia and Pao laughing uncontrollably, hugging, teasing each other, and calling themselves sisters. The captions were emotional. "We miss this era. Friendship goals that ended in premium tears. Please come back together." Some fans were begging like their rent depended on it. Others were angry, saying celebrities should stop selling fake friendships online. One dramatic fan said she felt betrayed as if it was her own friendship. Another said she couldn't sleep because she kept thinking about what could have gone wrong. Someone else said this is why she no longer believes in bestie culture. The emotions were high and sometimes funny because imagine losing sleep over people you've never met. Of course, there were also the mature fans who tried to calm everyone down. They said friendships change, people grow, priorities shift, and not everything needs to be explained publicly. They said we should stop forcing explanations from celebrities. But guess what? Those comments were drowned by gist lovers who said this is Nigeria and we must talk. As the gist spread, blogs started picking it up, influencers started hinting at it without mentioning names, and everyone wanted to be the first to break the real story. Some said it was jealousy. Some said it was misunderstanding. Some said it was over loyalty issues. Some even said it was about a role or opportunity that went wrong. No confirmation, just vibes and speculation. One fan boldly commented, "I can tell Pearl is the calm one, Sonia is the emotional one, something must have triggered it." Another responded, "How do you know them personally?" Another said, "Energy never lies." Someone else said, "Industry friendships are seasonal, stop overthinking." Yet another fan said, "I hope they settle because female friendships are already under pressure." What made it even more controversial was the fact that both ladies continued posting normally, smiling, walking, living life, as if nothing was happening. No cryptic apology, no explanation video, no clarification. And that silence. It drove fans crazy. People said if everything was fine, they would have shut down the rumors by now. Others said they don't owe anyone any explanation. At some point, fans started choosing sides. Team Sonia versus Team Pearl. One side said Sonia seems more real and expressive. The other side said Pearl seems more peaceful and drama-free. Neutral fans said both are amazing and shouldn't be compared. But comparison had already entered the chat. A fan said, "Sonia wears her heart on her sleeve, that's why she gets misunderstood." Another said, "Pearl is just protecting her peace, leave her alone." Someone else said, "This is why I keep my circle small." Another added, "I blame social media, it puts pressure on friendships." The gist became so spicy that even people who didn't know much about their friendship before now started asking questions. New followers went back to old posts to catch up. Old fans started narrating the timeline like historians. Every small detail became evidence. A missing birthday post became a national issue. A generic congratulatory message became suspicious. Some fans even tagged both of them under posts begging them to reconcile. Others warned them not to address it because whatever they say will be twisted. One fan said, "If they talk, people will still talk. If they don't talk, people will still talk." Another said, "Let them be, real friendships don't need public validation." As the days went by, the gist refused to die. Every new post reignited the conversation. Every caption was analyzed. Every emoji was dissected. One fan joked that social media analysts deserve salary, another said this gist has taught her to enjoy friendships privately. Whether it is a phase, a misunderstanding, growth, distance, or simply life happening, one thing is clear, fans have noticed a shift and they are not letting it go anytime soon. The friendship that once gave people joy and content has now become a topic of speculation and debate. And until there is clarity or a reunion moment, this gist will continue to trend. Some fans still believe this is just a temporary distance and that one day we will wake up to a surprise post of them together laughing like nothing happened. Others believe this is the silent ending of a chapter. Whichever it is, the internet is watching, the comment sections are loaded, and GStef is here to keep you updated. So my people, what do you think really happened between Sonia, Uche and Pearl Wats? Is it just growth and busy schedules or is there more to the story? One thing is sure, this gist has entered the Hall of Fame of celebrity friendship speculations and social media will not forget it anytime soon. Stay locked in because if anything drops, you know we will bring it hot and fresh, and even as the gist continues to simmer, fans are still refreshing timelines like traders checking dollar rate. Every new post from either Sonia or Pearl now comes with expectation. People zoom into pictures, check locations, check who liked first, who commented late, who didn't comment at all. One fan even joked that this friendship matter has turned everyone into certified relationship analysts without certificate. Some fans are still holding on to hope, saying real friendships don't end loudly, they pause quietly. They believe whatever happened is something maturity and time can fix. One fan wrote that if two strong women can find their way back to each other, it will send a powerful message to young girls about forgiveness and growth. Another fan replied sharply that not all friendships are meant to last forever and forcing reconnection can be more toxic than separation. Others are already writing emotional essays about outgrowing people. They are using Sonia and Pearl's situation as a life lesson, saying sometimes people enter your life for a season, not a lifetime. One comment that gained traction said this gist has taught people to love deeply but detach wisely. Social media philosophers did not come to play. Then there are the unserious fans who turned the whole thing into memes. Someone posted a funny video saying, "When your fave besties stop posting together," and Nigerians laughed through the pain. Another said if Sonia and Pearl can drift apart, then nobody is safe. That comment alone gathered thousands of likes. Whether this is just distance, maturity, misunderstanding, or a permanent shift, one thing remains clear: people were genuinely invested in that friendship. It meant something to many. And that alone shows the impact they had together. Until further notice, the internet will keep watching, guessing, reacting, and overreacting. And as always, Gistef will keep the gist coming, hot, spicy, and unfiltered. Stay tuned, my people, because in this Nollywood street, silence is never just silence.